What's going on, everybody? TheKennyDubz here with another Pokemon Masters sync pair discussion video. I'm taking a look at Anniversary Skyla and Tornadus Therian. I'm actually really looking forward to this one because I like Tornadus Therian. I don't really mind Skyla all that much. I mean, she has quite a few sync pairs already. But let's take a look at the Pokemon. Obviously, it's flying type because this Pokemon is mono flying, weak to rock. Passive skills, Staggering 2 has 30% chance of making target flinch when the user's attack against it is successful, which is pretty cool. Gobsmack 2, just looking at that always makes me chuckle. They have a chance of leaving the target confused when the user's attack move against it is successful. And Aerial Acceleration 3 quickly charges the move gauge when the zone is flying zone. So if it wasn't apparent already, or maybe you didn't know, Skyla and Tornadus will have Flying Zone, which is very nice. Pairing this next to any Flying type Pokemon will increase their DPS, their Flying type DPS. So, anyway, with the stats, Tornadus is honestly looking a bit slower than I expected. 375? No, never mind. Because I was just thinking of his base speed in mainline games, and I was like 380. I was like, I don't see him. Just like, well, no, 375 is its max speed with the beneficial nature of base 121 speed, but. Fantastic special attack, good speed, decent physical attack, and the defenses are okay. HP's pretty good too. Scroll down a little bit more. So we have Air Cutter, crit slam more easily, which is its only attacking move, but it is AoE, and if you remember up top, it has Staggering 2, so it has potential for AoE Staggering and AoE Confusion, which is pretty nice. It just sucks that Air Cutter is the attacking move they decided to go for. It would, like, couldn't give it Hurricane, like this Pokemon, Hurricane and nothing. Flying Wish, changes on the Flying Zone, powers up Flying type attacks. We know what that does already, and this is the only Pokemon with Flying type Zone, so this brings a lot of value to any Pokemon alongside it that has access to Flying moves. Mini Potion All, which is okay, makes me think of like how they tried to incorporate Regenerator into this, but Mini Potion All, like, I'd rather you just have regular Potion, but regular Skyla is better as a potion user. And ready for Takeoff, all allies reduce special attack and crit hit stats by 1 stat rank, raises the user's speed, or raises the speed of all allies and pairs by 2 stat ranks. Now, this one's interesting. I would prefer it if it did more crit. You get 2 uses of it. So you have to get a refresh off of this if you want to get max crit, but you get +4 speed, which is nice, alongside the Flying Wish, so you'll have quickly charging move gauges, so that's cool. And then the sync move down here is Heart Soaring Hurricane. This move's power is increased in Flying Zone, and in S6 EX, the move power is increased by 50%. Decent attack power, 200 to 240. I think that's about average for tech sync pairs. But yeah, let's move on over to the sync grid. Okay, over here at the sync grid, let's see what we got. We got Air Cutter Staggering 1. There's a chance of making target flinch when a move used against it is successful. So this on top of the inherent Staggering 2 that Skyla has means you're probably going to be staggering quite a bit. We have Inertia as well, which is good for the sync moves. The higher your speed, the more powerful your sync moves will be. Air Cutter move gauge refresh 9, so you will get Air Cutter. You'll get 1 move gauge back when using Air Cutter, so that means Air Cutter now becomes a 1% or 1 bar move. Air Cutter accuracy up 5, which is notable because Air Cutter, it's 95. Okay, yeah, so that makes it 100 accurate, 100% accurate. Flying Wish MP refresh 2. A chance to restore MP on your Flying Wish, which is always good. Soften up 1, crit slam more easily when the user uses a sync move. That's cool. Barrel Roll 2, reduce the damage the user's hit by attack while Flying Zone. While the zone is a Flying Zone. That's pretty interesting, honestly. So you have some mitigation inherently, should you choose to grab this. Team Sharp Entry 1, which is also interesting. Raise crit hit rank of all allies when it enters the battle. So then you don't need to you don't need the refresh on your trainer move, which is okay. That means Skyla can buff your crit for your team, so you don't need a crit buffer. You just need someone for special attack. This is Natural Remedy. Yeah, that's a Natural Remedy. Just remove stat conditions the first time afflicted with them. Impervious, that's gonna be lowered. That's always nice. Mini potion MP refresh, that's okay. Mass deal for mini potion, that again, that's okay. I'd rather just have potion if you're gonna do that. But interference sync 5 powers to use a sync move that target flinching, confused, or trapped. It's not bad. Air Cutter Disarm 9 lowers the target attack and special attack by 1 stat rank when they move against them and successful against a flinching, confused, or trapped opponent, which again is very, very nice considering you should be flinching most of the time with your air cutters because of the staggering 1 on air cutter and then the staggering 2 on your passives inherently. Air Cutter Gobsmack, a chance of leaving the targets confused. So again, it's just like comboing with the the confusion. Then take off MP refresh if you want to get MP refresh on your takeoff, so that's not bad. So Skyla, I think she is probably the one that interests me the most, to be honest. Out of the new units, unfortunately Skyla is her own biggest hater, so you can't put her on a team with regular Skyla or like any of the other Skylas, which might not sound too bad at first, but then you think about it for a little bit, and I'm pretty sure all her other sync pairs are flying. Swanna, Togekiss, this. I think she has one more that I can't remember. But they're all flying, so they would all benefit from being next to the Tornadus, but they can't be next to the Tornadus because Skyla's a trainer of all of them. So she's her own biggest hater. Flying Zone would be great to have alongside them. Alongside, just someone that can max out your crit. You don't necessarily need to get the Team Sharp Entry 1 unless you're running Skyla, like trying to be more self-sufficient or alongside party members. Or like you just want to have Skyla handle all of your crit. But you can't raise your special attack to max anyway, so you probably want someone else there alongside Skyla to help you alongside alongside that. Overall, I like Skyla. She's right now she's a one of a kind, a very unique sync pair, as she has access to Flying Zone, as I mentioned earlier. Putting her next to any flying unit would be great, simply because you can up their damage. She'll actually help out base Blue a lot, Blue and Pidgeot a lot, because of the Flying Zone on top of the staggering she can do. So that means you can make more use of I think it's called Harry is a passive that increases your move's power while the target's flinching, and since she can AoE flinch, has a really good chance of AoE flinching, your Harry will be active quite often with Pidgeot alongside the Flying Zone, which is good. And then on top of the theme skills as well, which is going to help out a lot. She helps out Steven and Rayquaza a lot as well, which is great because you don't want to sync move with them anyway. So that's good. And obviously, like any other sync pair with flying, it's funny that she helps out Lysander as well, but that's it. I think Skyla's a very good sync pair. Just her existing and again being able to drop Flying Zone is good. I don't know if we're gonna get more zones in the future, but until we do get more access to maybe like Flying Zone and things like that, I think Skyla is going to have a very, very niche spot for when you need flying damage. So that is very, very nice. Anyway, let me know what you guys think about Skyla. I think I'm gonna end up pulling for her. I'm not entirely sure. A lot of these pairs, a lot of the pairs that we saw from the data mine don't really wow me all that much. I'm just kind of like, I was like, yeah, these would be nice to have, but I don't really need them, kind of thing, So yeah, let me know what you guys think down below, and I will see you guys next time. Later.